Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Josh Fan of ShowMeFootball.com and ArrowheadAddict.com, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm not talking football today or anything like that. In fact, I'm going to be doing a personal update video for you guys since I think you guys deserve it, and some stuff is going to happen to my channel that you guys may not have seen coming. I'm just going to kind of give you guys a rundown of what's happening to me and what to expect in the coming months. So if you follow me on social media or you know me personally, you already know what this is about. But guys, I am enlisting in the U.S. Air Force, and because of that reason, I will be leaving for basic training tomorrow. Well, I have a little bit of tomorrow to spend with my family before I have to go and stuff like that. But after that, I will be heading down to San Antonio, Texas, where is where they have the basic military training for incoming airmen. And that's where I will be for the next 7.5 weeks. And if you guys know anything about basic military training, I can't make videos while I'm there. So that being said, there's going to be some inactivity on this channel for the next couple months, which actually kind of works out because, I was probably, if everything went totally smooth, I was going to be leaving probably back in late winter, early spring. But I'm glad it worked out the way it did, even though the Air Force is obviously going to take priority over my YouTube channel and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm happy that I will be leaving at a time where it's really a dead period in the NFL. Like, there's not a lot going on right now. Usually if there's any news, it's not good news this time of the year. So by the time I get out of basic training, like, I will be ready to see the start of the season for the Chiefs and stuff like that. And I'm sure there will be some like signings or, small bits of news here and there. But for the most part, like, I'm not going to be missing anything, which is the nice part. And then after basic training, I will have technical school for a couple of months, which is no big deal, and I will still be able to use some of my devices while I am in technical school, so that'll be the nice thing, and I can get back to writing some articles and stuff like that in my downtime. But I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, Josh, why are you going into the Air Force, and when did you make this decision? So, like I said, people that are close with me or know me personally, follow me on social media, they know I've been planning to go into the Air Force for a while. I made the decision probably about a year to a year and a half ago. That's how long I've been in this process. And a lot of it was because I wasn't sure what I totally wanted to do. While I was in college, I was kind of going to college without a real purpose. Like, I was getting my basics at the local community college and stuff like that. I was aiming for an associate's degree in communications. But still, I was like, I don't know if this is really what I want to do for a career, making content and stuff like that. And I wasn't sure what the outlook was. Like, yeah, I love it as a great hobby on the side and I can make a little bit of money off of it. But like, is it really sustainable? Is it something that I want to do? Does it pay enough for it to be worth it? Stuff like that. I asked myself that. And also, I was one of those people that was just like really burnt out on school. Not that I'm a bad student or anything, like I passed all my classes and stuff like that, but, I'm sure it hits a lot of people after they get out of high school and they do their first couple years of college. There's so many kids nowadays that change their major or they drop out of college, and I was like, I don't know if I want to get in on all of that, and I definitely don't want to be going to college if I don't even know what I want to do. Like, I'm just spending all this money on classes and stuff like that I don't even know if they're going to matter. And so I started talking to my local Air Force recruiter, and, they really sold me on it, which is their job. Don't worry, those of you out there that know anything about recruiters or have been in the military yourself, I did not listen to every word they say. I definitely did my due diligence and everything that was involved in the process. But yeah, I mean, this is something that's kind of taken place over the last year and a half or so. And I really think it's a good opportunity for me because I just didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. And the Air Force and the military is, something that will give me more opportunities than I can imagine. Like, if I just do it for the first initial 4 years, which is what I signed on for, they'll pay for my school afterwards if I still really wanted to do something in sports journalism or something like that. And I mean, there's guys even in the Chiefs circle that have done the same thing, like Herbie Teope over at The Athletic. He was in the military, and then I'm sure he had his school paid for and stuff now, and he writes for The Athletic covering the Kansas City Chiefs. And then on top of that, I get all the benefits that the military offers, housing paid for, GI Bill, all that good stuff. And it was just something that was really appealing to me. And those of you that know me, I'm not a big partier. I'm not super outgoing. I'm really just kind of a chill dude. I don't really do much besides watch sports and work out and that kind of stuff. So, like, I felt like the military was a good job for me because I'm sure they love people that are just kind of they go there to get the job done. They're not there to screw around. And that's definitely me. Like, I'm not here to screw around. I'm trying to get the job done. And, like, I take my life and I take this job seriously that I'm about to do. And there's definitely a lot of prestige that comes with the military. I know some of you Marines and Navy guys out there and stuff are going to be like, oh, yeah, well, you picked the Chair Force, which is what people call the Air Force. And I realize that the Air Force is probably the easiest of all the branches. They probably get treated the best. And that's one of the reasons I picked it. I mean, even though the Marines are really badass and stuff like that, I do not want to do what those guys do. I have a lot of respect for them, though. I definitely did not want to do that, though. So I picked the Air Force, especially because the Air Force definitely involves a lot of brains and stuff like that. And I scored really high on my ASVAB. And if I have any listeners out there that are in the Air Force or were in the Air Force, if you were curious, my job, I'm going to be a load master, which was the top job on my wish list. So I'll be helping with cargo on and off aircrafts and things like that. Cargo could range from care packages to artillery and tanks. And I will be flying pretty much all over the country and potentially all over the world. So yeah, I'm going to be a pretty busy guy over the next several months, but I will be back, guys. I will still make content when I come back. I'm going to have free time. There's some misconceptions about the military out there that you're not going to be able to do anything. Now, you get plenty of free time in the military, and it's once you get out of basic training, it's really essentially a 9 to 5. And those will kind of be the hours that I have throughout the day. And then I will still have some of my devices with me and stuff like that. And I will definitely make content for you guys when I come back. Trust me, I will not forget about you. I'm not going to forget about this channel. Going into the military, that's a big responsibility that I'm about to take on. But trust me, the Kansas City Chiefs and my love for the sport and creating content for you guys covering the Chiefs, that's still one of my top priorities. That's something I want to do, and I'm not going to stop doing it. But now you guys have a better idea of what the next few months are going to look like for me and what's going to happen to me in this channel. Just know that there's not going to be any new videos for some time. But I hope you guys will still come back when I come back, because I know inactivity can result in a loss of subscribers or your view count goes down once I'm able to come back. But I really hope you guys still continue to support this channel and watch the videos that I already have posted on this channel, just to keep the support and keep the love going, because I really appreciate that. And I'm going to continue writing when I come back too. So if you just check on my websites that I write for, Show Me Football and Arrowhead Addict, whenever I come back, I will appreciate that very much too. But I won't forget about you guys. I'm not going to forget about you guys. I'm just going to have my hands full for the next few months, and there's going to be some inactivity, which, again, is fine, because this time of the year, there's not a bunch of Chiefs news right now. There's not a bunch of Mizzou news right now, so everything's going to be all right, but I did feel the need to make a video for you guys explaining what's about to happen, so that's kind of my personal update. Hopefully, you guys can handle it all right while I'm gone, but for those of you still watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so more Chiefs fans can find this. Make sure you check out my work at showmefootball.com and arrowheadaddict.com. I will see you all in the next one.